You work for me. You work for the people.
Oh, no, I don't work for your ass.
Oh, you don't?
What the hell do you think you come up here and ask me what's your name?
Actually, I was asking
Who the
him
hell
what
are
his
you?
name is.
You said you're pulling me over for what? Disturbing her? A disturbance?
Yes.
That's not a traffic violation. What disturbance?
The lady with the car.
It is locked. See, you're trying to unlawfully open the door. No, I'm not gonna unlock.
If you don't open the door, I'm gonna drag it out of this.
Do you have your ID on you by chance?
Oh, I don't give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, well, I'm coming in contact with you right now and I need to see your ID.
Oh, I'm just an independent journalist. Yeah, no, I don't give up ID just because you made contact with me. I have to have committed a crime. And
So folks, welcome back to another video. You know, a cop doing what they do best, lying through their teeth. He calls over his backup buddy and together they start threatening to pull the driver out of the vehicle. The driver with his sister in the passenger seat isn't having any of it. The cop lies and accuses the driver of almost running someone over, claiming he saw it with his own eyes. But you won't want to miss the ending because it's priceless. You won't believe what comes out of this cop's mouth. This all goes down in Columbus, Texas. Click the link in the description or pinned comment to watch the full video and subscribe for more videos like this.
Me over?
Negative. 402. This was part of a disturbance. The other subject said Snappies. Can you check by?
What was the
Because of the disturbance that happened at Snappies.
who called the disturbance?
I saw it. I unviewed it.
Okay, but you said but that's not a traffic violation. You pulled me over.
Because I'm investigating that disturbance that you
What
almost hit
disturbance?
the lady with the car.
I'm with the car.
What'd you say?
This is my car.
Sir?
This is my car. I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Rephrase yourself.
I know my laws. You said you're pulling me over for what? Disturbing her? A disturbance?
Yes.
That's not a traffic violation. That is not a traffic violation at all.
Doesn't have to be.
It does.
No.
It does. I know my laws. I know my laws. That is not.
That's like number 3.
Yeah, that is not. Yep. Check the insurance.
It's my
Check
car.
it out. Yep. Check it. Check it. Come on. It is locked. See, you're trying to unlawfully open the door. No, I'm not gonna unlock.
If you don't open the door, I'm gonna drag it out of this car.
I can hear you.
Sir?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Hey, yeah, you heard me. You just heard me.
Listen, real quick.
You said a disturbance.
Because you're right about what you think, you're wrong.
It's not what I think.
You just said it.
Thinking comes from not knowing.
You just said it.
Thinking comes from not knowing.
Yeah.
Thinking comes from not knowing. Sir, you cannot do that.
If you don't do it, I'll open it.
You cannot
No,
do
you
that.
won't.
You cannot, because
No, you
you're being
won't.
recorded, and I will hand my sister my phone.
We're
This is
both
recorded in the
recorded.
car.
I know, but you can delete that. You can't delete this.
You can't delete any of our stuff.
Look,
Yes,
you
I
said it was a
can.
disturbance. This is not a traffic violation. What did you pull me
I'm
over
not
for?
here.
What did you pull me over for, Mr. Lara?
Because you assumed something.
Yeah,
I told you.
You assumed
a traffic violation. I said, what did you?
You almost hit the lady with.
I did not
That's
hit
a
her.
lie.
That is a lie.
You just lied.
Okay, when to go call her? Go call her.
We're working on it.
Go call. Oh, then work on it. When
Okay,
she
well,
comes
then
over
go work
here
on it.
and she confirms that I did not hit her.
You just lied. I'm
Yeah,
recording you.
you're lying. You're lying. You are lying.
You are lying
no,
too, both of
Driver's
y'all.
license or an ID? Because that is
I have it on.
I just told him. I didn't have it. I just told him I didn't have it.
Say again?
I just told him I didn't have it, but I'm answering no more questions because I asked him
He has
what was the
told me.
reason for pulling me over.
That lady, she's wearing a red shirt, went inside a snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you realize that
You're assuming that I almost hit that woman,
Both
right?
of y'all are.
You're assuming.
I saw you.
No, you're assuming.
You just changed
Well, then go
your
call her.
whole- You just
Go
changed-
call her and then ask her if I almost hit her.
You just changed your whole.
Go. Now I'm asking no more questions.
Okay.
I'm answering no more questions. I know my rights. I can record you. Trust
I'm
me.
recording
Record all
too.
day long.
Yes, I can.
I'm recording.
What is your badge number?
My badge number, you'll get that in a little bit.
No, you have to give it to me by law. By law, you're supposed to give me your badge number.
Okay, what law?
Oh, so you're laughing.
What law is that?
What-
I get this a lot.
Let me call.
Come on. You don't know your law?
I do.
6 weeks
you don't,
of,
bitch.
of
No,
police
you don't.
training?
That's all? Just 6 weeks?
That's all you had. I know
No,
you
you
did.
don't, bitch.
Mr. Kent, but you don't have a badge number? You know what?
I'm recording that bitch ass too.
I really hate to damage your property.
I
You
wish
can.
you would, bitch. I wish you would.
Yeah, there's insurance on here and you
Bitch,
will pay for
I
that.
wish you would, bitch.
Yep, and yeah, look at the tags, Mr. Kent.
I wish you would.
It's all up to date.
I wish you would.
You said I almost hit that lady? That's a lie.
That's a lie. You just changed up your whole story, bitch.
You just made something up, Mr. Laura.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
You just made up a lie. Yeah, recording
Yeah,
you.
You just lied.
You just lied.
Record,
Woo!
bitch.
You just lied.
I'm gonna grab my spikes, put them across.
I wish you would.
Go ahead, Mr. Kent, Mr. Laura.
Okay.
Go call the lady.
Yeah.
Go call the lady. Y'all said almost hit.
Officer over there, don't worry.
Yeah,
Hey,
go
talk
call.
to me. I'm right here. I'm the owner.
Mm-hmm.
This is my car.
didn't see
He
you.
didn't know. He did. Yeah, he did. He seen me.
I play that. I know my law.
Hello.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. You don't. Come on.
Pull volume up. These cops over here
Trying to say that I hit somebody.
Trying to say that Rob almost hit somebody.
I
or
said
whatever.
call the witness.
Or whatever.
Call the
I
witness.
think he said they're gonna try to damage my car. I said I wish you would, bitch.
Call the witness. Did I try to hit her?
The cops.
They said that I tried to hit somebody. Calm down. Calm down.
Anyway.
Don't worry about that. I'm not answering no questions.
Okay.
Until y'all can prove that I actually tried to run somebody over. Did I try to run somebody over? Did I try to run somebody over?
They have to bring a witness.
They have to bring the
They don't
witness?
have nobody. That other dude was saying that they were trying to get all the
Get the
evidence.
witness. Come
They
on,
don't
calm
have
down.
nothing.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Tony, let him talk.
Calm down. Calm down. Did I try to run
Hey,
somebody over?
keep your hands off my car, bitch.
Hey, calm down. Calm
No,
down. Calm
he
down.
needs to keep his hands off my car. He has
Calm
no
down.
right for that. What's his badge number?
He hasn't told me. What's your badge number, sir?
They refuse
Your
to
name
give
and your
us a
badge number?
You can see my name.
I need you to give it to
He
me.
said no, he won't.
When
give it
I
because
ask
you
upon
can
on
see it.
request
Listen,
by
listen,
law,
listen.
yes,
Yes,
okay.
you do. Yes, you do.
Calm down.
Ooh.
You're supposed to provide your badge, and your name.
Are you wanting to file a complaint?
I'm not. Yeah, I will if you don't.
Okay,
You're
I'll get it up to
refusing.
you.
I will
Let
file a
me
complaint
call
if you don't give me your
my attorney.
badge
I'm calling my attorney right now.
Right now, it's Officer Kent.
and your badge number
Whichever you prefer.
and your badge number.
I'll give you that in a little bit.
No, you're supposed to give it to me now.
Hold on, let me-
You're a
let me call you
protective
back.
servant,
Protective servant? I
a
never heard
public
that.
servant. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I stand corrected.
It's all right.
I stand corrected.
No offense.
No, of course I don't take none. I don't take none until you
Hey,
doing your job.
no.
Please leave
No,
your
no.
message for
You heard,
Hey, so me and my brother.
you heard the witness. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. You heard the witness.
They're trying to accuse us of trying to run over somebody, and they don't want to give it just the badge numbers and nothing like that or whatever. Over here by. Oh shit.
Oh, you heard the witness, Laura.
And they saying we
You
can't
straight
record
lied.
this shit.
You straight lied.
Just hold on. Roll down
No,
the window.
I'm not.
I'm about to let you go.
I don't have to roll down the
I'm
window.
about to let you go. Just give me 1
Is
second.
that
Okay.
funky, chunky ass?
Okay.
Whatever saying.
Okay.
Trying to take
All of
it,
a sudden.
or whatever.
Fuck with the right one.
I said, and I told him, I said, can you please stop tapping on my roof of my car? Because I don't have to stop. I don't have to do that. I said, yes, you do. You have no right to stop us. You didn't tell us what was the reason you trying to stop us. Hold on. Listen.
All right, Robert, you can go, but I'm gonna get some warrants for you, okay?
Okay.
Whatever. You hear that threat?
You know, folks, in this case, the couple being stopped by the police on the side of the road is pretty alarming. Let's break it down a bit and see how it measures up against our rights under the U.S. Constitution. First off, the Fourth Amendment is all about protecting us from unreasonable searches and seizures. Basically, cops can't just demand your ID or search your stuff without a good reason. Number one, unreasonable searches and seizures. If the officer just rolled up and asked for their IDs without explaining why, that's sketchy. They need something called reasonable suspicion to make such demands. There's a big Supreme Court case, Terry versus Ohio, that backs this up. And number two is threatening force. The officer threatening to break the window, drag them out, and arrest them sounds like a total overreach. Unless there's a serious reason, that kind of force is usually not justified. Then there's the Fifth Amendment, which ensures we get due process. In simple terms, the police can't deprive us of our freedom or property without following the law, the officer not explaining why they need the ID and then jumping straight to threats. That's a big no-no. People have the right to know why they're being stopped and what the cop thinks they did wrong. So what should you do? While cops have a job to do, they still need to respect your right. If you ever find yourself in a situation like this, here are a few tips. Ask politely, stay calm, and if you can, safely record the encounter. Having a video can be really helpful if you need to file a complaint later.
We have the police officers here arriving. Hi, how are you? Nothing. Were you called for me?
Yep.
For what?
Well, we were just talking about how you were videotaping.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here. That's
Okay.
correct. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure, Officer Johnson, 7108.
Thank you, Officer Johnson.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I tried to explain that to them. They didn't really want to hear anything. They weren't trying to be, cooperative with me. My name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. Do
working.
you have your ID on you by chance?
Oh, I don't give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, well, I'm coming in contact with you right now and I need to see your ID, okay? When a police
Did-
officer asks
Did I commit a
to show
crime?
you identification.
Can I get your name and badge number too, sir? You have a card for me? Perfect, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm just an independent journalist. Yeah, no, I don't give up ID just because you made contact with me. I have to have committed a crime, and then I would give you my ID. But I haven't committed any crimes here. Yeah.
You from here then, or just visiting?
Oh, I'm just in town, just working on a story. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
I believe TJ, Supervisor TJ.
LJ.
LJ. She told me TJ, so she lied to me.
Okay.
But LJ, apparently she called them, so she probably know what was going on better than I would, for sure.
Unless it's Teresa. Let me go find out.
Oh, maybe Teresa. Supervisor. She said she was a supervisor. But yeah, no, I'm just in town working on a story, sir.
Sorry.
Nothing. Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, we can start calling. Yeah.
Is this officer new to the department, or
Thank you.
is this officer new to the department, or no? Ma'am, what makes you, just respectfully, what makes you think that just because I've come in contact with you, I have to give you, what legal basis are you using?
We're just asking if you want to give us your name.
No, she specifically said I have to give her my ID because I came in contact with her. So I'm trying to find out what legal basis.
The post office gave us a call. They didn't know what you were doing here.
Yeah.
This is their property, right?
Yeah, this is federal property, public property.
But
Correct.
I was kind of curious what was going on.
Yeah.
They just had asked you your name, so.
Yeah, no one would give me
That's not
theirs.
exactly
This is
sure.
the same way that you guys gave me your name. That's why I gave you my name, like mutual respect. When you don't give me your name, if you would have said I'm not giving you my name, I wouldn't have given you my name either. But you gave me your name, so I gave you my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story, But just there's no there's no legal basis for me to give you my ID, unless you think that I committed a crime or I'm about to or anything. Just so you know, because that can get you into some trouble down the line. Because I'm just saying, if you force somebody to give it to you.
So Long Island Audit is casually recording a public building when a super attractive lady officer approaches him and asks for his ID. Cool as a cucumber, he declines and starts giving her a quick lesson on the law. He knows the Fourth Amendment means cops can't just ask for ID without a good reason. So he tells her, sorry, filming isn't suspicious. Then he dives into the Fifth Amendment, which says he has the right to know why she's asking for his ID. With a confident smile, he says, you got to tell me why, otherwise it's a no-go. Today's lesson, how to politely decline an officer's request. Rule number 1, always ask why. Rule number 2, smile while you teach. He might even throw in a joke, if you're going to ask for my ID, at least buy me dinner first. In the end, our guy manages to stand his ground, mixing legal knowledge with humor, and maybe even leaves the officer smiling. The takeaway, know your rights, have a little fun, and you might just make the whole encounter a memorable one.
Hey, how's it going? You guys got a public office here? I'm sorry? You guys have a public office here?
We don't allow nobody in the offices.
You don't have a public office?
Public office, what's that mean?
A place where we go to talk about stuff? Like ask for... You don't have an office like that?
No.
That's weird. Well, I was gonna come and ask you guys about... There's this stuff that's been sitting on the road, like on the sidewalk, and it's been sitting there forever, and no one's cleaning it up. And so I wanted to...
Is it debris or trash?
Yeah, it's
or
like
what?
limbs and leaves and a bunch of stuff. And the guy that lives there, I'm assuming he put it there, but I'm not mad at him necessarily. There's like a trailer sitting in the way of it, and no one's cleaned it up. He said he's called you guys, and no one's came to do anything.
And when it comes to limbs, we pick them up. We won't. Leaves are done for the season. We pick up limbs. We do it on a rotation basis where we start on the south end and work our way north.
Uh-huh.
But if there's something in the way, then yeah, we wouldn't be able to get to them.
Okay.
But you know what the address is?
Yeah, I do. You guys don't have an office?
Well, we have offices, but for the secretaries.
Right. So you don't have a public place where we can go inside and speak with someone? You got to do this outside?
Look, come to my office if that's
All right.
that big of a deal.
Appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
Here's a picture of. Let me get it turned here.
Yeah, let me see, because I'm sort of make sure there's no. Yeah, that trailer's got to get out of the way.
Right.
Yeah, we'll pick it up. All you do is just got to get that trailer out of the way.
Yeah, that's not me though. I
I
have
know.
to talk to the guy that lives there.
Yeah, if that trailer's out of the way. What? And you know what area? What address this is? Because I'll tell you what. 1312.
That's to
fine.
document everything.
Yeah, I don't.
And you guys are city workers. You work for us, so
yeah,
that's
I don't have a problem with
this
that.
is about. All right, cool.
But, yeah,
I appreciate it.
I will. Let me write that address down so I don't forget it. I'll stop and talk to you tomorrow. If I get that trailer moved, I'll get a crew over there and we'll get them picked up tomorrow. Actually.
Awesome. What was your name, by the way?
Tim Winchester. I'm the assistant director here.
All right. Thank you, Tim.
Hey, you're
You have a great day.
You too.
That's what it looks like in here. Safety first. I guess there's no public offices, but got this over here. 1954 Municipal Service Garage.
One day we used to, people could come in, and he'd come in and threatened it and went over the desk at her.
Oh man.
So
yeah.
that's why we had to keep it to where we just don't allow people in.
Oh yeah.
It scared the girl to death.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I mean, he actually came over the desk, knocked her computer over trying to get to her. Luckily, we had one of the guys that was sitting here and heard the commotion and got to be able to get the guy out.
Right. Well, I'm a constitutional activist, or at least a rights activist, something like that.
That's good.
I don't know if it's a constitutional, because some of the part of this Constitution is kind of questionable now, but I used to call myself that at least. So I'm just an activist, I guess, and I just want to make sure that our government and our city employees are doing the things that they're supposed to do.
We have no problem with that, because you're right. We work for you, and we want to do everything we can.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, we work for
this
you.
Is going to look good too. You have a great day. How's it going, fellas? Break time?
Who you with?
You see anybody with me?
We don't usually have somebody come on there and take pictures.
Yeah, well, that's our right, so that's what I'm doing. Yep.
It ain't right to take pictures of me. No.
Oh, you think there's some kind of right to privacy while you're working for the city?
Well, I don't want to. I didn't say that.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't say that.
I'm here testing rights.
I'm
So.
right. You got rights. So do I. You ain't got to take pictures of me. That's right.
Your rights are off while you're on the clock, so. You guys have a great day, all right?
Yeah, you too, man.
Hey guys, how are you today? Doing all right? Are you doing all right? Hey, I need to get your name.
You don't get my fucking name at all. It's none of your business.
Oh, really?
That's right. It's none of your business.
Sir, you work for me. You work for the people.
Oh, do I don't work for your ass.
Oh, you don't?
What the hell do you think you come up here and ask me what's your name?
Actually, I was
Who
asking
the
him
hell
what
are
his name
you?
is.
That's enough. Now go back to work. Pat, go back to work.
Thanks for giving me content.
Pat, go back to work, please.
You better leave the
Pat.
property.
Pat,
Oh, really?
we're taking care of it. Pat, we're taking care of it.
You might want to listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
Does he?
Yeah.
Pat, go back to work, please.
I need his name. He was taking pictures of me.
I did too.
So.
You didn't get my name.
Okay, well, I need your name too then.
You didn't get shit.
You work for the public. You need to give me your name.
I don't need shit.
Yeah.
have you got enough so you can please leave? Because it is Pat, knock it off!
Are you asking me to leave a publicly funded place? You're not, are you?
No, I'm not, but I'm just trying to diffuse the situation.
Right. What would cause a problem with me coming here and taking pictures here?
Some people think that you can't take photos. You can take
Yeah,
photos.
well,
You can take photos.
that's what this is all about, is to teach people, excuse me, I'm speaking.
People are old school and they don't
Right.
want to
Well,
look at, and so they get offended when you say, hey, why you videotape me? Because I can. You've seen it 100 times on things. People get. So all I'm trying to do is to diffuse the situation and keep from anything happen like that.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't be acting like that. He
And
works
I
for
will
you
be
guys.
addressing him.
So you're going to address him,
I will
right?
address him first thing in the morning that he is not to talk to citizens like that. I don't care what you do. He is not to talk to citizens.
Well,
like
if we
that.
do something outlandish, I don't have a. I understand
I
that.
understand.
But I don't think what I'm doing is bad. I'm
It just
coming
catches
here
people off
checking.
guard. I
Yeah,
know.
well,
It just catches people off
they
guard.
need
You
to
have
think about things.
Well, you know, I mean, it catches people off guard.
Right. So I am going to need their name. They took pictures of me. I need to be able to. I guess her too.
Oh well, I'll wait till the
Hi.
superintendent gets back.
On the way, so just stick around for a while.
Oh, cool. I will.
I'll wait for the superintendent because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give out names.
You're not allowed to give out names. You guys went over there and took pictures of my vehicle and stuff. Your guys did, and then she just talked to me that way
you
too.
Got into an argument with them, and then they seen you taping. And they're walking around doing that, so they just wanted a case. You left, something happened. They had.
Well, I'll stick around since the law's coming. I was getting ready to go, but then I saw the pictures coming and everything, and so I was like, I'm just here to check on you guys, and I did come here with a valid reason, did I
Yes,
not?
and like I said, I'll make sure I try to get that taken care of tomorrow. If I can get that trailer moved, we'll get those taken care of so that your wife don't have to go out in the street. That's the
Now-
last thing I want is your wife in a wheelchair having to go out in the street. That's not safe.
Right.
So if we have to do it by hand, I'll get people there and we'll do it by hand to get those limbs out of the way.
The whole point in doing this is to make people like that more aware of our rights. They have rights too, but when they're on the clock, they kind of get cut off because they work for the city. Now, I'm not saying they don't have any rights, and I can understand. See, if people act right to me, I'll blur their faces out and stuff, and my videos prove that. I do this quite a bit. Okay. Now, I'm not as good as what other people do, but there are other auditors out there that will come out here and they will make a big nuisance out of things. That's not what I want.
Right.
You acted great at first. I went down, said hi to everybody, I was nice to everybody. They got rude with me. Fine, whatever. I walked away.
And that's not acceptable. And I will. They will be talked to tomorrow. I don't care what happens. We do not talk to citizens like that.
Well, they did.
He will be reprimanded.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, we're not.
Maybe I'll have to follow up on that and see what was.
Okay.
Is it going to be written?
The superintendent makes all decisions on that.
Okay.
So usually, any time of first offense, it's called a written warning. So we just have to tell them, but it's not really put in writing. But I'll let the superintendent make that decision.
Okay.
Because I'm just the assistant, so he's the one that makes all decisions.
All right. That sounds good. I guess she said a police officer was on the way. It sounds to me like you know what's going on, and you can teach them.
You don't have to wait on him. I'll talk to him when he gets here.
Oh, no. Cameras love interaction with police officers, so might as well go ahead and stick around for it. I don't want to run from them.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying to run. It just
Right,
if you needed to leave, I can explain to the officer just something gets got blown out of proportion.
My plan was to go somewhere else, but now that the law has been called, I guess I should stick around and make sure that they do their things right too. Because if I get thrown in a cage for doing a constitutional protected activity, that's the problem. Yeah, you invited me in there. I would have never came in there without any permission. I wanted to go into a public office to speak to you about the thing that I spoke with you about. That's really all my goal was.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get some pictures and stuff just to show my viewers, hey, this is what I do. Most of my content is very boring on YouTube. But, man, you guys got something going here because of them. I actually have some content now, and it's kind of weird. Here they are. Hello.
What's up, man? Oh, not much. The secretary called you. He just was here to make a complaint about some limbs, but then when he got done, he was just walking around videotaping the building. Seen a couple of the guys. A couple of guys didn't like it and spoke kind of rude to him, and thinks he should have to leave. And he said he was getting ready to leave, but then they said that they called the police to come speak to him, but it's not an issue. He was just walking around the building, the parking lot, just looking at our place, and then...
So one of the guys called us?
No, the secretary called.
Oh,
she heard
okay,
him out here yelling.
Right.
The guy got mad because he videotaped him, and then he said he wanted him to start yelling at him. And I told him to just go back to work. Don't do that. He was here for a reason. We addressed it.
Yeah, legitimate.
Yeah,
did you get to file your complaint and all that?
I did. It wasn't really too big of a complaint. I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
are we good?
Yeah, we're good. He just the secretary, I don't know who he actually said, when they started yelling, and they said, my guys don't think he can tape him. Yeah, he can tape him.
No, I mean, he's within his right.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I tried to tell him he's in his right, so I have no problem with him taping. So
I think they need to learn that, though.
I will.
You think people this day and age want to learn? You're right, man.
But no, we're fine. I'll address the guys tomorrow that spoke to him like they did. You know, they can't. He's a citizen. He has a right to tape him. He was just here talking to me, and then when he walked back in and taped them, they took offense to him. But no, we're all good.
Yeah, and all I did was really just say, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And they got pretty butthurt about it. So,
no,
how's it going?
We're good. He's not.
Okay, I got you. All right, man.
Yeah, I'm not here to cause any problems. Your name and badge number, I can see it's D. Craig.
Craig 446.
446. Appreciate that. Thank you.
But no, we're all good. I appreciate you coming.
All right,
I called you out here.
No, you're good. That's why we're here.
All right,
all right, man. We'll take it easy, all right?
All right, you have a great day.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. I apologize for that.
No problem.
The situation we're talking about happened on a public sidewalk, a place usually open for everyone, but with some rules to follow. The person in the middle of the argument strongly claims they have the right to stay there, even though the police say they're trespassing. This disagreement brings up important legal ideas, like the First Amendment that protects free speech, the public's right to use public spaces, and the rules for the police in these situations. The person insisting to stay on the sidewalk shows that they think they have the right to speak freely and gather in public. The First Amendment lets people express themselves in public places like sidewalks. But this right isn't absolute and can have some restrictions set by the government, like limits on time, place, and behavior. So the big legal question here is whether the police asking the person to leave is okay, based on the situation. Accusing someone of trespassing in a public space makes us think about what's public and what's private. Trespassing usually means being on someone's property without permission, but public sidewalks are places where everyone has a right to be. Unless the person was breaking specific laws like blocking the way or doing something illegal, just being on the sidewalk or public building probably doesn't count as trespassing. This situation also makes us wonder about how much power the police have when it comes to trespassing on public property. Officers need to follow the law and keep order, but they also have to respect people's rights. It's a challenge to balance these responsibilities, especially when there's a disagreement about whether something is against the law, like in this case. There are legal examples that help us understand these kind of disagreements. Some cases have looked at how much free speech and public access people have and when the police can limit that. Usually, there needs to be a clear and current threat to public safety or order to limit access to public spaces. Without that reason, telling someone to leave a public sidewalk might be seen as going too far.